Hey, it's David Stendahl with tonight's deep dive. It is February 11, 2019, and I'm going to look at all the markets today based upon a chart that we have up on the website, which is basically what we call the directional bias chart. I'll start with where it is. You come to signals, come down to recent signals, and then you'll see there on the right-hand side, directional biased. Now this chart encompasses a lot of information all into a single chart. That's why it's one of my favorite charts to look at. So what we're looking at here is if something is pointed to the left, it means that the market is short. And the scale down here tells you how many systems are actually short the market. -2, 2 short, -4, 4 short systems. If it's pointed to the right, basically it's the same thing, but they're systems that are long the market. So we'll start here with hogs, since down towards the bottom here we've got 4 systems that are short the market, so that's why it's in this kind of a grayish color. And if the market is long, it's going to be in this tannish color. Now you also see that we have other colors here. First one is going to be orange. What that represents is that if a market is long the market, it has a long bias. So you'll see that there's 2 systems that are long and 1 that is short. So it's got a long hedge. So net, we're long one position. And the reason that this is important is that it's different from a market that might just simply have a single system that is long the market. So they're both the same in a netting basis, but this obviously has 3 systems while this one only has 1 system that's long. If we're looking at something on the short side, as an example, as soybeans, we've got 3 systems that are short and 1 that is long, but it's net short, and it's short 2 systems. And if it happens to be completely flat, then you'll get this black line here where we actually, in this case for copper, we have 2 that are short and 2 that are long, perfectly hedged. But what this is not telling us, it doesn't tell us that if the systems are daily systems, a lot of intraday systems, and so you'd want to click and get into and delve into what the systems are actually doing for that particular market. But as far as a snapshot goes, it's actually not a bad chart because it has a lot of information to it. So you can tell the difference between, as I mentioned, a long market and one that has a long bias to it. It tells you how many systems are long or short, and gives you a pretty clear indication as to where things stand with all the systems and all the markets all in one particular chart. So I just wanted to highlight that. Again, the name of the chart is called the directional bias chart, and again you just go to signals, you go to recent signals, and then directional bias, and you'll be able to have access to this particular chart. And it's updated every 15 minutes like a lot of the charts on the website, so it's going to be up to date on a frequent basis. I'll conclude here just by pointing out that I'm going to be doing a workshop along with some other individuals, a lot of other national speakers, down in Florida at TradeStation's headquarters. We all have different topics, and they all kind of meld together because we're all talking about the futures markets. So it's on March 8th, so basically about a month from now, and it's at TradeStation headquarters, which is down in Plantation, Florida. So if you have questions and you want access to this link, you can either send me an email and then I can forward you this particular link, or you just go to the TradeStation website and you'll have access to what they're terming as the Futures Stars. That's the name of the actual presentation. It's going to be a good intro and some great detail for those of you that like to trade the futures markets. So with that, I'll conclude, and we'll take a look at some more markets tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.